Shalom, Israel, Shalom. First, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who's taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity. And shalom to the sincere Aquat that may be out there watching. Today's lesson, we're going over man's goings and understanding that man's goings are of the Lord, okay? Everything we do, everything we deal with, it's of the Lord. We go through life, a lot of us go through life, thinking that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to be this, we're going to be that. We got this big plan for our life. We're going to be rich, we're going to have this house, we're going to have this car. But, we have to understand that you'll only be given what the Lord allows you to have. Okay? And the Lord may set you up to get some of the things that you desire. And the Lord may set you up to lose some of the things that you desire and lose some of the things that you already have. And that furthermore proves that, there is no free will on this earth. Okay? The things you do and the things that you deal with are not necessarily of you. It's all through the Lord. Everything we do goes through the Lord. Okay? So let's bring up my first precept. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 21. It says, there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Okay, so like I said, we all have these plans and these things in our mind of things we want to do, things we plan on doing, even on our day-to-day. You may think, okay, well, I'm about to wake up, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to come home, I'm going to chill, I'm going to drink, I'm going to smoke, whatever you think you're going to go do. But the Lord can take those plans and turn them all upside down. Okay? Yeah, you may be able to do this, you may be able to do that. But, that last thing you want to do, he may cut out. Or the first few things he may cut out. Okay? But you have to understand that the Lord has a plan for you. Okay? Especially for men of the Lord, man. The Lord has a plan for you. All right? Everything we do, man, is of him. Okay? So whatever you think you're going to do, the Lord can turn that upside down real quick. Let's see. It's the book of Proverbs 24. That brings right there. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay? Your way is not your way. Okay? There is no understanding of your own way because you don't even know your own way. You may think you have control over this, you may have control over that, but you have to understand that the Lord is directing your steps. The Lord is guiding you through life, and he's setting you up. Sometimes he may put you in trouble. Sometimes you may be in danger, okay? And sometimes you may not get out of it, all right? The Lord may set you up for great things, okay? But just know from whatever you go through, the job you have, the way you're treated at your job, the things you learn, the things you know, it's of the Lord, okay? The Lord is setting you up. And he may be trying you through the fire, or he may be setting you up for the day of judgment. You never know, all right? It's our job to understand that and keep fighting. And that's the difference between people of this world and people of the Lord. Us as men of the Lord, we have understanding. A lot of people don't have understanding. A lot of people constantly have that question in their head as to why this, why that. Because you don't have understanding. And that's because the Lord didn't give you the understanding. Some of you may stay blind. Some of you will stay blind. Some of you will, really a lot of you will stay blind. A lot of you will not have the answers. Okay? But as men of the Lord, now that we have that understanding that we have no control really over the things that we do, the Lord sets you up, to deal with certain things. And, we have to keep fighting, do whatever it may be, and continue to show ourselves approved through the Lord. The Lord will put you in certain positions, all right? You may not think you're man enough to deal with certain things. You may not think you're strong enough to deal with certain things, but the Lord will put you in position, and he will give you the strength and whatever you need in order to deal with it, because everything is of the Lord. And that brings me to my next precept. It's 1 Samuel 16 and verse 7. It says, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature." Okay, you already said, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as a man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Okay, so people of the world, they'll like you said, they'll look at a physical appearance. Okay, well he might be weak, or he ain't this, he ain't that. But the Lord knows the worth of you on the inside. Okay, so like I said, he will set you up to be in certain positions, and the Lord knows whether you'll be able to deal with it or not. Okay, so whatever the Lord set you up to deal with, it's just enough for you. All right, everyone in this walk has their lot. Okay, the Lord is not going to put too much on you to where you can't bear it, but he will put you in position to put things in your way for you to deal with. Okay, and the Lord knows through him that you have the strength and the ability to deal with these things and continue on. Keep pushing, keep showing yourself approved. All right, it's not all based on whether you're big or you're strong or you're tall. It doesn't matter about that. It matters about your heart, your mind, you know what I'm saying? Using wisdom in your walk of life. Okay? That's the true strength. Okay? So it's our job to continue to show these things. All right? And I got one more precept I want to bring out, and I'm going to close out. This is book Isaiah chapter 14, verse 24. It says, "The Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purpose, so shall it stand." I'm going to read this in NLT too. It says, "The Lord Almighty has sworn, surely as I have planned, so it will be, and as I have purpose, so it will happen." So whatever the Lord sets up, whatever the Lord shows, it will come to pass. Whatever the Lord wants, whatever the Lord puts you in position to deal with, it will come to pass. And you have to deal with it. As I started with, man's goings are of the Lord. Okay? So with that being said, keep pushing. Regardless of what's thrown at you, regardless of what the Lord gives you to deal with, you will be able to get through him. Okay? I hope that lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.